You're welcome to my channel once again. In today's video, we are going to look at how to use charts in Google Docs when presenting lesson in Google Classroom. Charts are actually part of the essential part of lesson presentation, especially in topics like statistics, where you have to bring in charts like bar charts, pie charts, histogram, and the rest of other charts that can actually be used both in mathematics when you're teaching elementary statistics, or when you're teaching advanced level, or even when you're teaching core statistics or other courses or subjects related to statistics. Yes, at this time I want to go ahead and go straight to this mathematics classroom, and then we'll go to our classwork, and then we are going to create a material. Please note that this video is actually a continuation of the previous video we had done on Google Docs. Actually, the tools in Google Docs. We have done other tools. We have even made a sample lesson presentation. But in this video, we're going to continue with other tools, and one of the tools we want to look at now is a chart in Google Docs. How can you use it to make effective lesson presentation? Please, if this is your first time in this channel, please, and you find the topics here very interesting, please use the subscription button, subscribe, and then click the bell so that you can always get notifications in upcoming lessons in the series and other series that are very useful to you in the teaching learning journey. Alright, so we want to create a title. Now the title is Statistics. Okay, let's say it's a lesson on statistics. Alright, so come here to this that I create. And take note here, everything here is, I said this description is actually optional. That we have done some sample description in our previous videos, which you're going to see if you look at it if this is your first time. So actually description, like we said, you can actually use it for let's say maybe you want to give instructions to the kids, to the students, or you actually want to just give them directions, or you want to state the objective of the lesson there. So those are the things. It's actually optional and can be used if necessary, and may not be used if not necessary. So the Google Docs is actually loading now. Alright, here we are. Now the first thing we want to do is actually to get straight to the subject, which is mathematics. And as usual, you're going to make it a major heading. That is the subject, the first heading, and this material and the content. So we're going to take it center align. We're going to underline it, and then we are going to increase the font size to 30. And then the next line, we're going to use the font size, which is the topic, second heading. And then the underline and the center line is still be there. So we're going to type the topic now. Topic is statistics. Okay. Alright, so now we have defined what is statistics. We can now look at we just say this introduction to statistics, and then let's take it to left line and take it off on the line, and then actually we'll reduce the font size to indicate that it's the body of the content, the lesson. Now we have defined, let's say we have defined what statistics is all about, the different tools, statistical tools, and then today we want to look at statistical charts. And then move here. In the statistical chart, the first thing you have is bar charts. Let's look at bar charts. How can I actually use bar charts in presenting a quality lesson, or when presenting bar chart to the kids? Alright, it's here. There's another tool after this bar chart that seems like looks like bar chart 2. So let's go to the insert, select insert, another chart here, column. Alright. Now in this video we are going to work on these two charts. In this video we're going to work on these two charts. Let's look at the first one. Normally you may feel this is a bar chart, okay, but you can actually adjust this one to look like the second one, the main bar chart. Okay, so we're going to click on it to see on the editing mode. You can actually turn it around, turn it whatever we want. How? Now let's go to link options. No, let's use this. The first one to do is use size and rotation. Okay, there's a window by this corner, by the side here. Now we are going to use it. The first thing we want to do is turn the side, let the base face down, and then the up, those bars will now face up. So we're going to use here, turn it next 90 degrees, next 90 degrees. There we are. And the next thing we want to do, can actually, every other thing we can do, like in terms of height, in terms of width, you can actually do drag it from here, or dragging. Now let's actually reduce the height. Okay, as reduce, becoming a bit smaller. Now let's reduce a bit lower. Okay, it's looking something very good now, cool now. And let's adjust it. Alright, now there are other, can take it a bit up more. Okay, now the other parameters to set here that you can actually use, such as text wrapping. You can actually choose how you want the text to be in line. Anyone you choose, shows a difference. Break text is actually to show you the difference. And then inline is what we're using. Okay, now the next one is style. That's for styling, text styling. The next will be color recoloring. You can actually change the color here. Of course, there are several other colors here. Alright, so these are the different colors that we have there. I can actually pick from. This is the main color. Now let's see if we can choose this color to actually change. So we can choose whatever color we want. If we want to choose this color, it will reflect there. But let's use the default color because it seems to identify each of the bars. And remember, they are looking at different variables in the bars. Okay, that's that color. So we can actually undo to go back to our previous color, the main color. This is the main color. Alright, so aside from coloring, other adjustments can be made like the brightness, the transparency of the contrast of each of the colors in the bars. Take note, this bar is actually looking at presenting a theme, 4 themes, and their period. Perhaps the class that has to do the x variable, the y variable actually shows the period. The x variable shows the theme. The x variable will actually be the base. The y variable will actually be the vertical line. Okay, so the next we want to do now is to now look at the source of, we can actually adjust the entire variables in this chart, this bar chart. Now we can come here. Now we want to open the source. It will actually take us to Google Sheets. Okay, now it's taking us to this sheet. Now it is loading. It will actually show us exactly this what we did there. Then we can actually adjust whatever color we want. We want it to be in 3D. That's like image that can be a 3D image. That's fine. Can actually change it. We want to change the variables to maybe class instead of team. Say class 1, class 2, class 3, and your period. We can actually do that. We want to change it to different maybe companies. Different companies, we can do that. Everything will be done here. This is the source of that chart. So this environment is the source of the chart. This is a chart. And then this window is the source of the charts. Of course, charts are created using statistical, this docs, this is a particular file. This is Google Sheets, spreadsheets, which can be used for any other statistical calculations and computations. Alright, so we want to adjust it. Now these are it. We can actually change this from here, from the source. And so okay, let's change it to class. This is class 1. The next one now is class 2. Next is so that's it. You can actually, as you're changing, look at the variables are changing here. As you're changing each of the items in the variable, each of the items are changing here automatically on the charts. So that's one function here. One thing we can do here. And the next thing we can actually do here is to edit this chart. Change it to whatever colors, whatever style we want. Once we click on it, we can actually use this plus buttons here. Click on it to give us options. Let's use edit charts. To actually open a window for us to edit the charts. Now the window is here. Now we can actually change the charts. Remember here we're able to drag and change it. But over here in the source of the charts, where these were computed and the chart was created, we can actually come here and change it to the style we want. We actually want it to be the way we have there in the sheet. Good. It has actually changed. Let's drag it and keep it conveniently wherever we want to use it. Okay, so at this point now we've changed the chart. We have class 1, class 2, so you can actually change the variables over here for each of the team. You can actually turn it instead of one class A, class B, class C. Now the next thing we want to adjust in the chart is to actually see if other things we can do with it. Okay, the aggregate here, right? Let's customize it. Now the chart style, I want it to be okay. It's okay. I want it to be 3D, right? It's showing 3D there. That's the layout we want. And then the tiles, every other adjustment that you actually want to do here can be done. How you want the series to be, and then every other items here that you can actually do. The grid lines, the font size of all these items are written here. Then scroll down, the grid lines, each of those grid lines here, how do you want it to be? You can actually change them. Is it major grid line, coloring? You can actually come here and say, okay, let's color it. It will actually change. Is it major grid line count? The other line count. You can actually color it to change it to the color we actually want. Now we can change it to this color. See goes. So these are things you can actually adjust the period. Each of these variables can be adjusted. Here. Can change it here, and then the intervals of each of these variables can actually be adjusted using these figures. Now let's say we've finished setting up all the parameters, all the variables you want, and you're okay. Now the next thing we want to do is that this is saved. So we are going to come here back to our main page, to the main window, and then click on it. Yeah, image options here. Click on the image options, replace image, and then update. Once you click on image options, it will show you updates. Then you click on update. The image is updated. So the next one we want to come and do, want to over this way, is actually to change it, rotate it to the size, to the format we actually need it. Okay, so that's it. And then you can continue to type whatever you want to do that will back up this 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 chart it has been presented here. All right. Okay. Please, if you have any question, feel free any comment. Write your comment at the comment section below this video, and then, like I said, the links to other videos will be there below this section for us to follow. And then, if you actually find this video interesting, you can actually do well to give us a thumbs up, and then please subscribe if you're new first time in this channel, so that you can actually get notifications of upcoming videos in this series and other series. All right, bye for now, and see you in our next video.